Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another summon video in Destiny Child, and today we have the all-new Ragna Break raid for Gunner Billy. So as you can see here on my homepage, we actually did manage to pull Gunner Billy in a random water ticket that was provided to us in the mail, I think from the Calypso login event. But here she is, so we already got her. We're going to get more free copies throughout the course of the Ragna Break, which is very, very exciting. But one of the other boost childs that was introduced alongside Billy was Annie. And here we have Risk Taker Annie. So she comes introduced with her own premium pickup summon banner, which means, of course, that at the 3% 5-star rate, if you get a 5-star, it is guaranteed to be Annie. You can only get one Annie from this, or rather, let me rephrase that. You can get as many Annies in a single multi as possible, but after you get an Annie, the banner disappears, and then you just have a regular premium summon for Annie. But definitely want to get a copy of her. She looks awesome. I love her design, and I'm willing to spend some crystals for her for sure. And hopefully we don't burn too much, but we'll have to see how things go. She's also excellent for the Ragna Break itself. But let's go ahead and just get started, get the show on the road. We'll start with our first multi here. And once again, we're hoping for the Davi face after the blue light, and if that happens, we're pretty much done. Oh my god, are you kidding me? What? Oh, that is awesome, dude. We got her. Risk Taker Annie. That's brilliant. That is so good. First summon. First summon. That's so exciting. Annie, a standout Hydro shooter. Annie's gun barrel howls. Wow, this event is really, really kind to me. Again, I got Billy from just a random ticket this morning, and first pull Annie. That's awesome. That is awesome. So I think what I'm going to do, because we were so lucky, I am going to continue pulling on the Annie banner. So the Annie banner that has a 3% rate, but Annie herself only has a 1% rate. So that means you can get other 5-stars in that banner. But let's see if we get another Annie here. That would be awesome. I'm not holding my breath, but that'd be pretty exciting. Could this be her? Come on. Nope. Because I would like to get more copies of Annie. Certainly I can get them from summon tickets and things like that in the future, but in terms of using her for this Ragna, that would be pretty exciting to do. So first thing, I'm actually going to randomly do the 6% banner right now. I figure, why not? We had some luck on the Annie banner, may as well burn crystals here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a 6% banner. I always like to do these if I can. I don't do them every day, but if I have a surplus, just because the 6% rate is great, and even if you don't get a 5-star that you need, it's House of Reincarnation fodder, which is very, very useful in this game. So collecting as many copies of 5-stars is always a good thing. If you can do so at an increased rate like the 6%, that's worth doing. Now, I know there's always going to be somebody that laments and says the 6% banners are bait, you never get anything from them. If that happens to be your RNG, that happens to be your RNG, but it's still the best chance of getting a 5-star. So if in the context of just trying to get more 5-stars, it's actually pretty useful. And as I say that, we're not going to get any 5-stars, but that's totally okay. Again, we got Annie like immediately. That's just going to have to be Onyx fodder. So I think at this point, I wouldn't mind getting other copies of Wodan too. But I think that severely depreciates the rate for Annie, if I'm not mistaken. I just want to take a quick look. Yeah, 0.75%. I mean, I wouldn't mind... Oh, and Gunner Billy is in there too, of course. Because if you go up here, right? Yeah, Risk Taker Annie is going to be 1%. Let's just do that. So I don't know how much I'm going to go in. I haven't decided, but I'm going to go in a little bit. So this is technically our third multi of today. What I'm going to do, because the multis do take a while and I want to respect everybody's time, is that I'm going to try to switch back and forth between watching the full summons and skipping the summons. I know it can take a while, and we still get kind of the thrill of seeing the blue light confirming the 4 to 5-star and a brand new 5-star. So Okay, this might be a bare minimum. With certainly with a multi, you're guaranteed at least one 4-star at the very end. The last one is guaranteed to at least be a 4-star, and it looks like that's what's going to happen. Oh, we're getting a double bonus at least. Okay. It's always nice when you get a... ugh, gross. It's always nice when you get a double bonus on 5 stars, then you get like all of your crystals back. I've only had that happen twice, I want to say, in the entire time that I've summoned and pulled in this game, but when it happens, it's cause for celebration. So we're going to skip this one. Yes. And if we get a 5-star, it'll immediately cut to that 5-star. So let's skip. And we did not. We did not. Did we get anything good? Got a Demeter. And we got an Unknown. And we got a Daphne. That's basically it. Okay. Alright. Next one's up. Let's, we're trying to get that +1 Annie. If we can get her, that would be great. I'm also going to be going for their spa skins. I think both of their spa skins are pretty amazing. I might flash those up on the screen so you can take a look. But so I'll be doing hunts. I don't think the spa skins are available in the Ragna shop. They haven't been historically. I should have checked the notice to see if they would be included, but seems unlikely. So because of that, I don't know. I think I'm just going to do a ton of the walk in the woods, the expedition, whatever they're called, in the spa area to try to get those skins. I think I have a good number of green lanterns if I'm not mistaken. So that should help. But I'm not afraid to spend a ton of stamina and coinage to go for the spa skins. It's always nice, upon release, they have a rate up. I don't know what that rate up is. Oh man, that was not good. Alright, well next one we're going to be skipping, so let's do that. Yeah, they do technically have a rate up, because it says like at the bottom, you know, featured, seen recently, these spa skins. Alright, let's skip. Yes! Okay. Getting a 5-star. Could it be Annie? Annie, please. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Oh. Well, Calypso's actually pretty good. I like Calypso. And I don't have her at +6, so that is useful for me. That's actually useful for me. Alright, so next one. How deep are we in? 3, 4, 5. So we're like 7 multis in, I want to say. Something like that. So maybe we do one more. Our rate's not so hot because I think we've done 5 multis and gotten 1 5-star. It's not the best. If we get one more 5-star, I'm stopping. But even if we don't get a 5-star, I think maybe we do one or two more. All right. So I'm not feeling this one. I don't think. Oh, we're getting a double. Some coinage for our troubles there. All right. This one's guaranteed to at least be a 4-star, and it is going to be a 4-star. All right. Another summon. And this one we're going to skip. Yeah, why don't we do an even 100 pulls? I think that makes sense. So we're going to... Wait, do we skip this one? Yeah, we skipped this one. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was not good. Alright, 2 more multis. That's what I've resigned myself to do. So we're not going to skip this one, and we're going to skip the last one. So far, again, 3% rate, not really being too great, but again, I shouldn't be too greedy. Again, we got Annie on technically our first pull. So, we actually got incredibly lucky. It's just, I decided to go in further. Yes! Okay, this is it. This is it. It's gotta be her, right? No, it is Ruffian Midas. Ugh. I think that's my +6 Ruffian Midas. I think that's the last copy I needed, technically. So, it's always a very brutal reminder whenever we go, like, into the regular banner, how cruel things were before we had the guaranteed unit in the 3% premium pickup banner. Because this is what happens. You spend 100 pulls, you get nothing. You just get 5 stars that you don't care about. Which, again, is fine. So Midas is going to be I think that's +6 for him. But just to kind of even things out, I think I'm going to do one more summon. So that'll be, I think, 100 pulls, which should be... I said I was going to skip it. Let's just watch it. It's the last one. So that'll be 27,000 crystals. Something to that effect. And then we'll just we'll let it go at that point. And yes, should I have stopped when I got her on the first pull? Probably. But I don't know. I wanted to spend some crystals. I've got crystals to spend. Let me spend some crystals. I think I'm trying to think of what's coming up that I want to summon for. There's definitely going to be the new Moftet. That is going to be a high priority for me to summon for. Alright, so we came up dry on this last one. Oh, we got a 5-star ticket. Nice. That's not bad. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at Annie real quick. Actually, before that, we've got Gunner Billy. Let's go ahead and take a look at her drive skill preview, just because we can. She is in the archive here. May as well check this one out. Hydro Smash. Oh. She's got the periscope. Oh, that poor... the poor ducky. Okay. And then we've got Risk Taker Annie here. So, yeah, she's got a super cute design. I really like her. She looks fabulous. And then we'll go ahead and take a look at the drive skill preview here. Hydro Shotgun. That's more my speed. What? Those are grenades, weren't they? What? How are grenades a shotgun? That doesn't make any sense. Oh well, whatever. Doesn't matter. They don't need consistency. I love the face that she makes at the end there. That's awesome. Alright, and as I said, I went on the Midnight Parade over and over again until I got the spa skins that I was looking for, and we did get Risk Taker Annie's here, who we will be defogging right now. We can take a look at her spa skin, which looks great. It's awesome. Very cute. Skin is applied here, and we can check out her animations. Super cute. Very nice. She's got her trusty gun on her side. And furthermore, not only did we get Annie, but we also got Gunner Billy here as well. So we did get both of the debuting units, both of their spa skins through the Midnight Parade, which is awesome. So let's defog Billy here. Very cool. And again, I love her spa skin. And the little cheeky face that she makes. For some reason, I think the faces in this batch have a lot more character, or have a lot of character, I guess, in general. So, definitely appreciated. So, yeah, awesome. Those two obviously were rated up in the Midnight Parade, so if you do want to go for them, I think they're probably both available as Platinum Chest prizes in the Ragna raids. But if you don't want to wait for that, or leave it up to chance, or don't have the patience like I did, then you can certainly go on the Midnight Parade to try to get them, of course. So one other thing that I thought might be worth covering is the whole new skill reserve system that was added in the latest update to Destiny Child. I've seen a comment or two just asking to go over that system and how it works. But essentially what the skill reserve system is, it's a way to do away with the horrible AI of Destiny Child when you're going on full auto mode, and actually, force the units to do tapping and sliding attacks as you want them to. And this is a big difference it's a big deal because certain characters you pretty much always want sliding, and their AI will tap depending on the circumstances or debuffs that are on the team. Mott is a great example. Mott, you basically want to be sliding in most instances, especially if you're using her for Ragnas. If she does tap, that could mean that your team dies because you're missing out on a heal for one whole turn. So it's stuff like that. It's the AI basically screwing you over. You can now completely avoid that by setting their slide and tap functions. So you can navigate to the skill reserve system. There's the little orange button up by your team, up on the upper right here. So if you hit that, the skill Q, it opens the skill reserve menu. And from here, for this particular team, you can set the non-drive, so these are the skills that each of the units will do in sequence. So you'll notice I have a whole bunch of S's here, but if I go into the settings, let's say for Newbie Mona, I wanted to alternate between taps and slides. I could tap here and just change it to T for tap, and then S for slide, so that it alternates between the two. If you leave it empty, what that does is it means the AI is going to decide what to do in that instance. I don't really know why you would want to do that ever. I guess in certain instances where a boss has specific debuffs you want to counter, the AI will be smart enough to choose either a tap or a slide that will remove a debuff, something like that. So something that actually is AI specific. But the vast majority of characters out there are going to want slides. Slides generally have more effects, they do more damage, generally speaking. There are a lot of characters that prefer taps. So, for example, Abaddon is a unit that prefers taps. Elizabeth is a unit that prefers taps. So, because of that, you would want to change them all to Ts, basically. And you would accordingly have them set in here. Now, this is the team skill reserve menu, but changing the order or the tap slide skills here will actually change it for the character themselves. What I mean is that the non-drive settings here that are set here carry over from each child's own personal settings. So if we go into Tisiphone's profile here, you can see that her skill menu at the bottom has the skill queue that you can actually change here by hitting the settings. But let's say that I change this to T and T here, so it's TSSTS, so tap, slide, slide, tap, slide, for whatever reason. And then I go back to the skill menu for the entire team. You'll see that it's changed down here too accordingly. So those sync up and mirror each other. You can't set your individual unit skills for a team per se, it's for the unit. So let's change it back because we certainly don't want that. And then, of course, the drive. So the drive option allows you to change the order at which drives occur. So you can kind of think about it like the world boss, where before you go into battle, you would typically choose the order of the drives that you want for your team. Now you can do it for your smaller parties, which is great. Let's say that I wanted to do Pantheon first, and then Newbie Mona, and then Tisiphone, for whatever reason. And then I hit confirm. Now that order is saved. It won't show right here, but if I go back into the settings, it's still in there, and I can just deactivate them as such and confirm again, and now they're gone. So again, I think to reiterate, one of the main reasons you want to do that is you want certain buffs up front, or maybe you know you're going to get hit by a huge attack 20 seconds in, so you want a healing or a defensive drive for your second drive. For your third drive, you want a specific buff for your team so that the fever time does more damage, stuff like that. So it adds a lot more flexibility, and it's a huge, huge quality of life change to what the AI used to do, which felt, honestly, pretty arbitrary and random, and often very timing based and not strategically based. Now, there are still reasons to do manual play. For one thing, manual play is just quicker. You'll notice that the AI, even on full auto, there's a slight delay before they take an action, or they might do certain attacks out of order, and you'll lose a critical timing, something like that. You won't have to worry about that with manual. You can control the speed, and generally speaking, you'll be attacking much faster with manual as long as you're doing it as soon as the timing and the cooldown activates. Now, the second element is PvP. So Devil Rumble is exempt from the skill reserve system. So manual will definitely have an advantage in PvP if PvP is, a big priority for you, which is a good thing, I think. I think that if PvP is a priority for you, giving manual players an advantage is worthwhile. I think that's a good move for balancing purposes. So yeah, skill reserve system, absolutely awesome. Take advantage of it, especially on this upcoming Ragna. is a great opportunity to take advantage of it, and it'll do wonders for your damage and survivability, if you're playing on full auto, that is. So those are my summons for Annie on the all-new Ragna Break Season 10, I believe, in Destiny Child. Let me know in the comments below how you did on your summons for Annie, if you decided to summon for her, or if you decided to summon for Wodan. Let me know what your pulls yielded you in the comments below. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Destiny Child content. We thank you all so much for watching and taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really, really do appreciate it. Certainly hoping that you're staying safe, healthy, secure, and united out there, and wishing the very best for you, your family, and your friends. And until next time, let's keep on slacking.